Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In this video, we will build a AR1 Unity project and we will run it inside an iPhone or an iPad. Now, for building applications for an iPhone, we require a software called as Xcode. The Xcode software runs only on Mac system, and if you want to build the AR1 app for your iPhone or an iPad, then you will require a Mac device as the Xcode software is not available for Windows machine. So, for installing Xcode, you first have to open the App Store and in the search field you will type Xcode, and as you can see this is the Xcode software, so I'll click on it. For installing the Xcode software, you first have to click on the Get button, which you will see over here, and after this you will click on the Install button to install the Xcode software. And after a few minutes the Xcode software will get installed in your system. Now, I've already installed the Xcode software in my system, and that's why instead of getting the install button, I'm getting an open button over here. After installing the Xcode software, next I will copy the AR1 project which I have created inside my Windows system. So as you can see, the AR1 project is basically opened in my Windows machine. After this, I'll click on File. I'll then click on Open Project. And as you can see, this is the location where my AR1 project is stored, that is C users Dinesh/augmented reality. So I'll basically go to the augmented reality folder inside my system, and next I will copy this AR1 folder which is basically my AR1 Unity project. Next I will copy this AR1 folder inside my Mac system. After this I'll open the AR1 folder, and inside the AR1 folder, I'll open the assets folder. Next, I'll open the data files folder. After this, I'll open the scenes folder. And to open this AR1 Unity project, I'll double click on this AR scene.unity. So I'll again select the AR1 project. And now, as you can see, the AR1 project which I had created inside my Windows system is now opening inside my Mac system. After this, to build the AR1 project for the iPhone, I'll click on File, Build Settings. And inside the build settings, as you can see, the scene which is added by default is AR scene, and the platform which is selected by default is the Android platform. As in the previous video, we have built this AR1 application for the Android platform. Okay, so this time I'll select the iOS platform, and next I'll click on Switch Platform. After switching the platform to iOS, next I'll click on Player Settings, and inside the player settings, as you can see, the company name is set to Engineer's Dream. Okay, the product name is set to AR1, and if you remember, we had made these changes in the previous video while building for the Android platform. And as I've explained previously, in place of company name, you can put your website name or you can put your own name if you do not have a company. After this, in place of default icon, I've set one icon over here, or I've basically set one logo. Next, in the resolution and presentation, I have set the orientation to landscape left. After this, if I scroll down, then inside other settings, we have to make changes in the bundle identifier. So in place of company, I will write down my website name, that is Engineer's Dream, and in place of product name, I'll write down my application name, that is AR1. Okay, next I'll scroll down, and if you look over here, we have this option of camera usage description. So in this empty box, I'll first put the $sign. After this, I'll open and close round brackets, and inside the round brackets, I'll write down product_name. After this, I'll put a space, and then I will write down camera use. Okay, so with this line of code, we will get access to the iPhone or the iPad camera. And after this, if I scroll down, then as you can see, we have this option of target minimum iOS version. Now, the target minimum iOS version which you set over here should be lower than the iOS version of your iPhone or your iPad. Now, if you do not know the iOS version of your iPhone or your iPad, then you will first go in settings. After this, you will click on the general option. Next, you will click on the about option. And in the about option, you have this option of version, and as you can see, the version of my iPhone is 11.0.3. which is the latest version by the time of this recording. Now, since my iOS version is set to 11.0.3, I will leave this target minimum iOS version to 7.0, okay? And after making these changes, next I'll click on the build button and I'll save this built iOS by the name of AR1 iOS, and then I'll click on the save button. Okay, and as you can see, when I clicked on the build button, I'm getting some errors over here. So if I go inside the console and if I go through these errors, then I'm getting this error of Vuforia could not be found, and the reason why I'm getting this error is because I have not activated the Vuforia augmented reality support option. So with the iOS option selected, I'll go inside the player settings, and inside the player settings we have this option of XR settings. So I'll click on it, and in the XR settings I will check this Vuforia augmented reality support checkbox. After this, I'll again click on the build button. I'll keep this file name to AR1 iOS itself, and then I'll hit save. I'll click on the replace button to replace the previous AR1 iOS file which failed to build. So guys, as you can see, a new folder by the name of AR1 iOS is created. Okay, so I'll open this folder, and inside this folder we have this Xcode project by the name of Unity iPhone. Okay, so I'll double click and open it. So this Xcode project will basically open inside the Xcode software. So as you can see, the file is opening inside the Xcode software, and while the file is processing, I will just connect my iPhone to my Mac system. Okay, so as you can see, I have connected my iPhone to my Mac device, and the name of my iPhone is Dinesh iPhone. Okay, so I'll wait for this file to process. So as you can see, the processing is complete. After this, I'll click on this Unity iPhone option on the top. Okay, and inside this, as you can see, the display name is set to AR1. The bundle identifier is set to com.engineersdream.ar1. Below the identity option, we have this sign in option, and inside the sign in option, you basically have to sign in with your Apple ID. Okay, so currently, as you can see, the team is set to none. Okay, so if I click on this drop down, and if you look over here, then we have this option of add an account. So you have to click on add an account, and over here you have to sign in with your Apple ID. Now I've already signed in with my Apple ID, so I'll click on cancel. After this, I'll click on this drop down, and next I'll select my personal team. That is, I'll select my name over here. After this, as you can see, the deployment target is set to 7.0. Okay, and the device is basically set to universal, so you can either change this to iPad or iPhone. Okay, but I'll leave this to universal over here. And next, as you can see, I've selected the iPhone, as I'll run the AR app on my iPhone. If you have an iPad, then you can select the iPad option. Okay, and after making certain changes inside the Xcode software, next I'll click on the play button. But before clicking on the play button, please make sure that you select your iPhone or your iPad from here. So as you can see, the AR1 application is installed in my iPhone, but I'm getting this window inside my Xcode software which is asking me to verify my developer app certificate. Okay, so to verify the developer app certificate, I'll open the settings option. After this, I'll open the general option. Next, I'll search for the device management option. Okay, so I'll select it. After this, I'll select my Apple ID over here. And next, I'll click on trust, and I'll trust my Apple ID. Okay, so I'll click on the trust button again. I'll click on the OK button over here. Okay, so after trusting my Apple ID for the AR1 application, next I'll open my AR1 application. I'll click on the OK button to allow the AR1 app to access the camera component of my smartphone. And now, as you can see, the camera of my iPhone is activated. And if I project my smartphone in front of the image target, then you can now see the Barbarian model on top of this image target. So guys, that's it from this video, and I hope from this video you would have built your AR1 application and you would have run it on your iPhone or an iPad.